Okay, last video for the day. How to use the system in simulation mode and how to exit the device. And one other thing, if you guys have programmed a task in, it's always going to point to that task until you clear the task. You'll know you have a task, and that's like somewhere to fly to. It says T up here. If it says dash dash dash, you don't have anything programmed to go anywhere. But it always remembers your last task, and I find that a little bit annoying because I'll turn it back on, go for a flight, and I'm like, why are you telling me good to go to this airfield? And it's because that's the last one that was programmed. A couple things. Simulation mode, when you boot the Kobo and you want to play with it and see what it looks like when you're flying around and whatnot, you would launch the device here, power it on, and click this mode here. Okay. From this screen, we can pretend to fly. So we're going to hit menu down at the bottom and go to sim mode. We'll hit speed and then speed up and down. Just click up. So now we're doing 50 knots. We might as well give it some altitude and take off. This isn't a Boeing. All right, so now we've got some altitude and we're flying. Turn. So you're going to click what you want to do. If you want to go change the speed, change the altitude, change the turn. Right. So you click turn first, and then turn the aircraft, and it's in a minus 10 degree bank. We can make that. Let's make it a 15. Let's go crazy here. 20 degree bank. And then to straighten it out, we'd bring it back to 0 to take it out of the bank. Okay, let's increase the speed a little bit here more. Okay, and now it's pretending to fly. As you can tell, we don't have any task programmed in. We're just doing random flights. We can zoom out by hitting the bottom of the screen, and we can zoom in. Okay. Nice thing about where it takes you off, there is a number of restricted airspaces. There's Borden here, so if we speed up and get into Borden airspace, it'll tell us to add a task or to clear a task first. Let's add one. Let's go navigation, waypoint, look up. I want to fly back to Fergus, Narragansett Field. Go to. We now have a task up here that says Fergus, Ontario, and we have the arrow that's pointing us to fly that way. So in our simulation mode, let's turn our aircraft a little bit to get it to line up on that. Okay, whoops, went too far. There we go. And we'll kick up our speed a little bit here. Wish I could fly at 180 knots, that'd be nice. When you touch this screen again here, task, B is your next best landable. It's always calculating that one for you, and that's where you'd want to go. To clear a task, no, I don't want to exit, sorry. We're going to go to navigation again. We're going to go to navigation page 2, and we're going to clear this task. Task clear. Oh, this is what I wanted to show you guys earlier. No matter what screen you are, if you get close to a fly zone or an airspace, it pops up with this screen and tells you this is Borden. So it's giving us a warning 5 clicks out. Or it was more, I forget how many clicks out, but it gives you a warning before you actually get into it, and then it's going to pop up again. You're also going to see this big white area here that says CYR PO5CF Borden, Ontario. If we go into the side view right now, we'll actually see that's Class F, right? We can't go over it, we can't go under it, and you can only go around it. Let me get a better side view screen. There you go. Exit the device. Menu. This is how you power it off too, guys. When you're using your Kobo, don't just power it off when you're done, or your FLY360. Hit the menu button down here and click exit. It's going to pop up. Do you want to confirm exit? Yes. It will then power the unit down. All right. Don't be constantly turning the unit off and trying to turn it on again. So like I said, it is menu, exit, and that powers the unit down. Once you've powered the unit off, it takes you got to wait about 10 seconds before you can turn it back on again. The GPS has got to go into sleep mode. It actually writes its last location into the GPS module itself, so it's got faster lock time. So give it a couple seconds to actually write everything, and then try turning it down. I see a lot of guys power it off and then they want to power it on right again. They're like, why is it not working? Why is it not working? Why is it not working? Give it a couple seconds, people, please. And that's it for this one.